Today we're going to be doing Kata gatami. So, let me down and I'm going to start head down. So, Kata gatami, for a Kata gatami, it's when you can push this elbow across his face, lock your head under his arm, then lock your arms. And then you can apply pressure. It's an arm triangle. Apply pressure on his neck here and on the back side of your arm. Okay? And even if you don't get the choke in judo, it's a good hold down. It's hard to get out. There's two main ways I've seen Kata gatami applied. I've seen a high Kata gatami where you put a lot of pressure into your shoulder and this arm to crush it against his face, and really pushing that into their neck. Really powerful and painful. And I've also seen low Kata gatamis. Okay? Low Kata gatamis are harder to escape. Sometimes they're not as effective to get the choke, but it's a very strong hold down and hard to escape, even if you don't get the choke. Okay? So, first of all, when they're doing the Kata gatami on you, they need your arm smashed into your face. If they get that, they have the best position. Okay, so how do we prevent that? So while they're pushing your arm, first we're going to prevent them from sinking the full Kata gatami, right? So as he's pushing my arm, I'm going to catch my hand here, keep my elbow from ever being pushed across my face. Okay? Now he doesn't get the full Kata gatami. But this is a prevention, but it's hard, still hard to get out. I've seen people bridge and just shove the head down to get out. That is a little bit power reliant. If you're not stronger than the guy, it's really hard to do that. Okay, so as you bought yourself a few seconds, and he's doing, let's say he's doing a high Kata gatami, so he's putting a lot of pressure onto your elbow, trying to drive this hand into the floor. So if he's pushing a lot of pressure that way, I want to use it. I will suddenly drop this hand. So push, push. Suddenly drop the hand, use the momentum and turn. So I'm here, he's putting a lot of pressure into my elbow, into my hand, trying to collapse this column. If I suddenly drop this hand will shoot forward, and I want to roll at the same moment. Okay? And that's your best chance of getting a rollover. If it doesn't work, then you're in trouble. You lost your column. Okay? But that's a chance. Now, some people go for the low Kata gatami, where I have no chance of rolling over because his center of gravity is much lower. This is harder one, so I had to think about this one. So for here, if you can survive a few seconds, this is the only hand I can effectively use. So I'm going to grab somewhere on his gi and start stiff arming to get a little bit of movement on him and bending him. Once I do that, I want this arm just moves out straight. Okay? So I push, here, pull tight, jump, pull, there, push. Oh. So I'm using the lever here, moving my arm across to move his head as I'm pushing this way. Okay? And I have the arm across the back head and grabbing that close and stiff arming gives you a little bit of extra wiggle room to do the turn. Okay.